The SoCal Challenge. Connor Harding on the all-tournament team. The Wolverines looking down low for Fardas first. Again, fast starts for UVU in the last couple of games, 28-2 against, here's a little lob and a nice little touch there from Fuller.
Well, and Tim Fuller has been playing outstanding basketball, probably played his two best games as a Wolverine over the last couple of basketball games. And there, a nice pass from Blaze Neild.
Wolverines had 6 players in double figures in a win over Nicholls State the other day. Hunt down low with it, loses it, gets it back. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
KJ Hunt averages 17 points a game. He's big for this Denver team. And stepping out and nailing a deep three is Michael Henn.
A big three there from Henn gives Denver the early lead on their first offensive possession. Utah Valley trailing 3-2, just a minute and 10 seconds in. Here's Latre for three, straight down the barrel, no good. Rebound in the corner, and Fardas held there by Henn, and the foul's going to be called on Henn.
Well, that's going to be a problem all night for Denver, just the size difference right there. And Henn doing everything he could. He's just 6'8", and he's trying to corral the 6'11" Fardas Amac, who has an absolute knack for rebounding, obviously.
Fardas doubled there, Fuller down low, nice pass. Oh, he missed it. Puts it back, though. So Tim Fuller padding those rebounding stats.
There you go. It's always good. Your teammate loses an assist, but you get a rebound.
Yeah. 4-3 Wolverines. Hunt with the basketball. He's the leading scorer on this team for Denver. Moore trying to find Hunt, but fronted there by Darthur. Now he goes under the screen, doubled there, drives, loses it, travels with it. Turnover, Utah Valley will get it back.
Well, an outstanding job there by Fuller, the big man stepping in, helping his teammate, help side defense, step over, don't help with your hands, help with your feet. Did a great job of moving those feet.
So Fuller with a couple baskets made a nice defensive play there, bringing that double team, forcing the travel. Fardas doubled again, looking for somebody. Neild, Darthur, Harding fakes the three. Now Darthur, here's a good look for him, and a little bit long there, and a long rebound.
Still outstanding ball movement by the Wolverines there, just moving it around and passing around the perimeter and getting a good shot.
Yeah, Latre Darthur, a guy that can shoot the three, and so the two looks he's had, they haven't gone, but they're good looks.
Yeah, absolutely, and percentages say those will go, and right here we have a call in again.
Good defense again by Fuller.
Yeah, stepping over there, when you get beat on the perimeter, you want to know that you have a big man back there that's going to help you. And right now, Tim Fuller answering that call.
And that's key. You a big man, you go straight up with your hands in the air like that. The refs look for that, just any sort of movement with your hands coming down. That's where you get the call.
Yeah, that verticality. The verticality is so important.
Neild on the curl there. Little tough floater, no good, but he's fouled. And even if he missed, Tim Fuller in a good spot.
Yeah, cleaned that right up, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, Tim Fuller, I mean, he's not small in terms of his strength, 6'9", 235.
Yeah, he's a big, strong boy.
First free throw, no good. Free throws have been an issue for UVU over the years.
Yeah, they shot them a lot better in the SoCal Challenge, especially in the last couple of basketball games. Blaze Neild, the guy you're going to count on to knock those down.
They were 22 of 24 against Nicholls State, and that was big. And after a big start, holding off Nicholls State hitting those free throws really helped that.
It really was.
So Neild goes 1 for 2. New player in for Denver. Josh, I'm gonna let you say his name. He's got the ball now.
Oh, the flying fin, and he lays it in. And that is Tuukko Tainamo from Helsinki, Finland. And being a Kalunki, I know that. Because I'm also from Finland.
Indirectly.
Yeah, indirectly. Thanks, grandparents.
Harding, Fuller. Latre. 10 on the clock. Harding goes to work against Smith. Now Neild, they got to go. 5 seconds, 4. Neild will drive. Go skip it into the corner. Harding for 3 to beat the clock. Around and out. And the rebound to Smith.
Utah Valley ended up with a great look there. even though they were battling that shot clock.
Yeah, good job not panicking. They've had some looks from three as Fuller gets the big rejection and the rebound. I thought that was going out of bounds, but he saved it.
Fuller looking like the beast he's been playing at like.
Neal pushing into the corner. UVU again has had some good looks from three. Have not gone down so far. And Harding stepped out of bounds. And that takes us to our first media timeout. 15.
Utah Valley has had some good looks, as you said, Clint.
Denver earlier, the three-pointer made by Henn. They got a streak of 465 games in a row, making at least one three-pointer. And they got a foul right now.
465.
Called on Blaze Neal.
My goodness. That would be a lot of seasons.
Looks like it says 15 years.
Yeah.
Thank you for that note.
Yeah.
Harmon into the game for UVU. There's a three with the left hand from Hunt, and it's good. Those lefties can shoot, can't they?
They sure can, and even if they can't, they sure look like they can. It always looks good coming out of the hands of a lefty, and Hunt knocks that down.
Denver good on its first two attempts from three, now leads 8-5. Neal looking for Fuller. He's got it down low, will spin. Turn back, left-handed hook there. Good, Tim Fuller. 6 points for him.
Wow, Tim Fuller looked great on that move. He was very patient, got to his left hand, turned over that right shoulder, and just let that left-handed hook go. Beautiful shot.
Here's Henn again, another three from him. That one rims out. Fardaws up high for the rebound. Well, as it looks like most teams are going to do, kind of key in on Fardaws, double him when he has the ball, try and keep him from getting it in the first place. But if Tim Fuller can do what he's done so far, that really takes that ability to double and triple Fardaws away.
Well, between that and shooting the three-point shot effectively, that really keeps that double team from
There comes
happening.
a double team. There's Fuller wide open. Good look from Fardaws.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the other thing. That's the third thing that will really help, is when he can pass out of that double team like that, you're really handicapping yourself when you try to double team him.
We're less than 6 minutes in, and Tim Fuller's got 8 points. Utah Valley leads 9-8. Johnson baseline looking for somebody in the corner. He has him. 10 on the clock. Here's Henn with it. Hands off to Hunt. Hunt going to work. Overplayed on the left side by Darthur. Here's Henn another three, and that's good.
Well, Henn can shoot it a little bit. Is obviously a guy who you got to get a hand up on. That was deep. Had a hand in his face from Fuller, but young man can really shoot it. Pick and pop.
Henn came in at 42% from three, 9 of 21. He's hit 2 of 3 so far. Denver back in front, 11-9. Trying to find Fardaws on the post there. Harmon goes all the way. Layup good. I think he thought about trying to dunk that thing, but then he saw.
He saw
your finish,
my
your finish
friend.
buddy. Yeah.
Tynamo came over, but also I think he left a little bit early to throw that down.
Here's Hunt, drives, kicks. Tynamo pulls up from the free throw line, and it almost looked like Fardaws maybe got the tip of the finger on it, but it goes down. Denver back in front, 13-11, 12:56 left in half number one here from the UCCU Center in Orem, Utah. Wolverines finally back home. There's a floater by Latre, and that's good. If you can get that little floater going, you're very valuable on the offensive end.
Yeah, he was a great scorer in junior college, and he's brought some of that scoring here to Utah Valley.
Here's Henn, quick turnaround from the free throw line. That's good.
Well, Henn obviously an outstanding shooter, somebody that you can't leave open from 15 feet like that.
Yeah, Henn so far 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field. And Denver again back in front by 2, 15-13. Trey looking down Fardaws. He'll take it there. No double, and he actually just went too quick. They couldn't double.
Yeah, absolutely. And right there is he just got Tynamo way too deep in the post, and when you allow that deep position, you're really at the mercy of the big man.
Tied again. And with it, hands off. There's Johnson, little floater in the lane. No, rebound Neal. Blaze will push, looks down court to Harmon. He finds Fardaws down low. Pump.
Right now, both teams kind of having their way offensively, and we see that in the 15-15 score.
Fardaws to the line for 2, first one short. So after going 22 of 24 against Nicholls State, Wolverines just 1 of 3 to start from the line tonight.
Sometimes crashing back to earth, I guess.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound Smith. Well, the one thing you like to see for Utah Valley offensively, 14 of their 15 points have come inside the paint. And that's you can live that way, get a lot of points down low, your percentages are going to be a lot better. A little bit of confusion maybe there for Denver. Here's Moore. Now Hunt rises for 3. No. Rebound Fardaws.
Well, he just has a knack for rebounding the basketball. I mean, that's a pretty obvious thing to say for a guy who averages 13.7 a game, and Neal just kind of threw that into no man's land as he penetrated.
Yeah, he just for some reason thought Fardaws was going to roll into that corner and certainly wasn't going to do that. Harding in, Caesar in, Fuller in. So Wolverines with Harding, Fuller, Caesar, Neal, and Harmon. Denver with Smith, Hunt,
looks like Giovanni Bickham is in.
Tyler, I think, is how you say this. Taylor Gatlin. Here's a little jump hook down low by.
Looks like Bickham there.
Bickham. And looks like Bickham, this could be his first appearance of the season. No statistics so far for him. So his first bucket of the year. And he gives Denver a 17-15 lead. Harding, spin move. Gets inside. 10 on the clock as he backs out. Here's Caesar. He'll take a 3. In and out. Yeah, rebound into the corner for Gatlin.
Well, Utah Valley's had all good looks on those 3-point shots and just haven't been able to knock them in so far in this game.
Gatlin drives, shot no good. Rebound Fuller and a foul. There's Tim Fuller, gets another rebound.
I really like the way Tim Fuller's been playing. He's very physical on the boards. But in comes Jaden McClanahan. McClanahan spent so far this season on the bench, had an injured left thumb and has been out, and he is what I feel is going to be a huge key to the success for the Wolverines this year. So he's he's into the game for the first time this year, number 10.
Harmon's pass tipped away and stolen by Moore. Denver still in front 17-15. Third turnover of the game for UVU. So a couple of guys seeing their first action of the season in Bickham and McClanahan. Here's Bickham for 3. Good. So first 2 attempts are good for him.
Yeah, Bickham's come off the bench and really given them a lift here. The last 5 points, which is the lead now for Denver, have come from Bickham.
McClanahan with it. Like you said, his first time on the court this year for Utah Valley with an injury. Here's Harding. The little floater with the right hand, no good. And the Wolverines all of a sudden cannot find the bucket.
Utah Valley just really struggling offensively right now and finding the basket.
Johnson with a little pull up. That's good. Switched to deal prior to this season. So all home men's and women's games on ESPN+. Little pressure put on by Denver. Just a little zone pressure. Nothing too difficult to beat, but did take a long time to get it up. 9 seconds.
Right, and when you pressure, you really just want to speed people up. And there Utah Valley comes and turns it over.
There's Jaden. He turned it over, but gets it right back on the steal. Nice hands there from McClanahan. Colby Leifson, first time in the game in the corner. Nearly another turnover. Looks like the Wolverines are going to get it. Oh, no, that was tipped. Absolutely tipped, and they're going to fix that.
Yeah,
Tommy Nunez will fix it.
Yeah, Tommy's got that.
Yeah, Rick O'Neill, the official down here, he did not have the angle. So
yeah, the O'Neill twins. The officials, they are not twins, but they're both last name O'Neill.
And they're going to put a full 30 on the shot clock.
A good hustle there by McClanahan in chasing that ball down, but things getting a little ragged here for Utah Valley. Blaze Neal checks back in for Utah Valley.
Neal and Amack both in, with Fuller, Harding, and Leifson. So 4 starters and Colby Leifson. Cross-court pass. And if Colby can get going with the 3, we saw it earlier this season. He had a great game earlier. Here's Fardaws out of the double team, hits Leifson for three. Yes!
Well, and right there, I could see that developing all the way. Fardaws was looking for somebody and caught the eye of the shooter, and the shooter ran to the spot, and Leifson knocks it down.
Layup contested there, no good, but a rebound, offensive rebound for Denver. No reset on the clock. It did not hit the rim. Yeah, Leifson hit 6 threes against Antelope Valley earlier this season. Johnson crosses over Neal, shoots a three. No, rebound Fardaws. Wolverines down 4. It was a 7-0 run for Denver. But Leifson with the three to get Wolverines within 4. Fardaws thought about the three. A lot of just not crisp passing like you just saw there so far for Utah Valley during this little spurt that Denver's had. 10 on the clock. Harding with it, gets a screen from Fuller, spins, loses it, travel, didn't call it. Now Neal has it, he'll go up. That shot's blocked, 24 second, that's the end. 5 minutes, 4 turnovers in the last 5 minutes for UVU, 5 for the game.
Yeah, and absolutely, and Denver has used those to turn them into 8 points. And so Utah Valley down by 4. That is a big issue for the Wolverines. They got to clean that up.
Pedro Lopez San Vicente now in the game for Denver. 6 on the clock, Gatlin. Wolverines, I think Fuller got a piece of that. San Vicente, nice job seeing where that ball was going to end up, went up right before the shot clock, put it in, and Denver leads by 6.
Sometimes when a shot is missed by that much, it's more difficult for the defense to rebound when you're trying to find a body to box out, and right there, San Vicente did a nice job of finding it and getting the layup.
Second block for Fuller on that shot attempt before the putback by San Vicente. Nealed with it, again late in the shot clock for Utah Valley, 3 seconds. Now Harding's gonna have to do something with it. He does, step back three's good.
Connor Harding could certainly shoot it, we all know that, but right there, up against the shot clock, kind of forced that thing up, and Utah Valley finally hits a three, and probably the worst one they've taken.
The toughest shot they've had, yeah. 24-21. Harding hit that step back three to force overtime in a win at Pepperdine. A huge shot for UVU. Gatlin fakes the three, gets Fuller on his feet, now runs into a double team. Hunt tries to penetrate over Fardaws. Amack, a nice touch there.
Yeah, nice job
Hunt,
by
the lefty.
Yeah, Hunt, he goes right into the chest of the shot blocker. You want to go right into that chin and that chest if you're the smaller player, and just a great job by Hunt of doing so and finishing.
Down low to Fardaws, little turn with the right hook. No, he turned and there was too much space, I think. He gets it back and scores, though. I think he expected a defender there. The defender kind of got lost, and he was wide open on that initial attempt.
Right, I think the defense got lost on the pass. The pass wasn't a great pass, but it was caught, and everybody got lost on that.
No-look pass there, a beautiful one from Gatlin to Moore, and he flushes it with 2 hands.
Yeah, Peyton Moore said, "Thank you very much. I will hammer this down."
Well, the penetration the guards are getting for Denver right now is leading to a lot of high percentage shots for them. Here's Leifson for 3, front rim, no, and the rebound to Smith. Denver by 5, 28-23, 4.5 left in the half. Pull-up jumper there from Hunt is good, and he's got 7. And Denver with a 7-point lead.
Well, Hunt does a lot to handle. He's extremely quick and shoots the basketball very effectively, so he is just an awful lot to handle for the Utah Valley guards.
Denver made 4 in a row from the field, 13 of 21 in the game so far. Here's Blaze. It takes kind of an ill-advised three, I think, and it's off to the right, and the rebound to Denver.
Yeah, you're right on that, Clint. Right there, trip and against Michael Henn, and so Utah Valley coming up with exactly what they need, and that is defensive stops.
Well, head coach Jeff Wolbrin from Denver in his first season, he's with 2 fouls put Michael Henn back on the court.
And so far that's paid off for them.
And a senior. He's got 8 points so far. Jordan Battle in for the first time for Utah Valley on that last possession. He's handling it now. Caesar, Darthard, Amack, and Harding as Darthard goes strong to the hoop. Good take there. He saw Lane, took it, and scored.
Well, that's something you'd like to see out of Latrey Darthard, something we didn't see a lot of last year out of him, but something that is part of his game.
There's more. He'll go baseline, try to kick it I think that ball hit out of bounds off of the hand of Amac. It would have changed possession, but I don't know how they missed that. There's a miss on a reverse layup by Henn, but Utah Valley cannot corral the rebound.
Well, right there you had two Utah Valley teammates underneath the basket trying to battle for the rebound, and in those situations it's always difficult, but you know, you've got two guys working hard and battling to get the rebound. It's hard to fault either one of them in those situations.
20 seconds of fresh 20. I guess that's what gets reset to when you get an offensive rebound when it's down below. There's a drive by Hunt there. He went into the chest of Fardaws, but a verticality there by Fardaws. No foul called, and it's out of bounds to UVU.
Yeah, that time he tried to take it back into the chest. He'd done it earlier and scored on Amac, but that time Amac stood his ground. Great job by Fardaws Amac.
Jordan Battle, the third guy to handle the point guard duties here in the first half for UVU. Coach Mark Matson trying to find some crispness to his offense. Here's Fardaws backing down, doubled there, floated over, and just Tim Caesar didn't see it. Well, expected Fardaws to shoot it, probably.
I think in that situation, Caesar went to go rebound what he thought was going to be a shot by his teammate, and in that case turned his back to the pass, and it went out of bounds.
So a turnover there for UVU. It's number 6. With some fresh bodies on the floor for Denver. Smith, Hunt, Henn, Bickham, and Jordan Johnson. And it's Jordan Johnson who will take a deep three, front of the rim, no. Tipped up, still out of control, and now Fardaws saves it into Connor Harding. UVU trying to push. Harding into the lane, gets it stripped from behind by Johnson. Just kind of went around the backside. Here's Hunt, fakes a three. He gets stripped by Darther. Down court, Harmon with the left hand. Nice job there. Henn could not pick up another foul there.
Right, and
that was still a nice job by using the body.
Right, and right there, just a good job actually by Henn of avoiding picking up that third foul right there.
30-27. Lead down to 3. Hunt drives, kicks back to Henn. Looks for the backdoor cut, nothing there. 10 on the clock, under 90 seconds left in the half. Now here's Henn, a good look from 3. Front of the rim, no. Rebound, Amac. It's number 7 for him here in the first half.
Important right now with this last minute and 15 seconds for Utah Valley to close this half out with a flurry.
Trey with a nice spin move, little floater, or a little too strong. If he could have gotten maybe one more step into that lane, I think he had a little finger roll, but a little too deep, made it tough. Under a minute left in the first half. Hunt goes behind the back, loses it, but gets it back. Easy. 3 there from Smith. That's short. Denver's been short on its last 3 or 4 attempts from 3.
Well, you'd want to say maybe it's elevation, but Denver's
yeah,
higher than here.
A tiny bit drop, maybe. Expect
exactly.
that ball to go a little further in that higher
there
elevation.
There you go.
Denver 0 for its last 5. 15 seconds on the clock. Fardaws with the move inside, rounded out.
Well, that ball went all the way in and came all the way out.
So Denver can hold for the last shot. 20 seconds left in the half. The Pioneers by 3. And Johnson with it. Jordan Johnson, the sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, guarded by Justin Harmon. And a hand check there, which is fine. 6 seconds left. Wolverines have only committed 1 foul so far. That's just the second foul. So in reality, they could take another one here if they needed to.
Well, again, important that Utah Valley close this out and keep this lead at 3 points.
Here's Henn. Hands off to Hunt. Floating to his right with the left hand short. Rebound to Bickham as he's falling down. Oh, he almost threw that thing in.
And so no real egregious numbers of any kind. It just was a very evenly played half, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Lots of games going on in the WAC today. A couple going on right now. Here's Fardaws down low. Like I said, first play out of the halftime runs specifically for Fardaws, and it works for 2.
Well, that was an outstanding play right there, and good delivery, great execution by the Wolverines.
Wolverines within a point. I think 6-0 run dating back to the first half. Hunt with the left hand and nailed too far in on that I think, you scout a guy and he's left-handed, but when he goes up for that shot, you just probably don't think about it, because I think in Blaze's mind, he's in a perfect position, but because he shoots with that left hand, that left elbow comes out.
Yes, and you put that right hand up, which you're used to because you are right-handed, and you naturally put that right hand up, and it hits that left elbow, and that's exactly what the call was there.
So Hunt makes the first of 2. That gives him 8 points. Hit a three-pointer in that first half. Second free throw perfect. He's got 9. And Denver back up by 3. 32-29, less than a minute in. They put some pressure on defensively.
It's that little token 1-2-2 press that they put on a couple of different times. It seems like they like to run it after free throws.
A little too high on the alley-oop attempt there from Harding to Amack, and it's a turnover.
And again, when you run a press, you are not necessarily looking for steals. You're looking to speed the other team up, and they speed up the Wolverines, and the Wolverines throw the pass away.
There's a 3, no good. Tipped away on the rebound. Hen's got it, spins to his left. High off the glass, it rolls out. Rebound Darthur, and the Wolverines have numbers. As Moore's back on the floor on the other end. Now he covers, and a steal by Hunt and a foul.
Well, that's exactly what we've talked about right there. Blaze Neal, he got too deep into the paint. You've got to get that ball up earlier, or you've got to make a decision and go all the way to the basket yourself. And right there, he just got too deep. He tried to make that pass too close to quarters. Hunt just read it all the way and stole it. And that is the kind of the how Utah Valley's been off, just not as crisp as they need to be.
And Blaze leaning into Hen there, gets the hand check foul. There were only 2 fouls called against UVU, 4 against Denver in that first half. And now Blaze has been called for 2 in this half, and he's got 3. So he'll go to the bench, and Justin Harmon will come in.
And those were 2 quick ones for Neal.
Wolverines have turned the ball over twice here in the first 2 minutes. They get a turnover there. Darthur down court to Harmon, and a nice job by Moore to come from nowhere and deflect that thing out of bounds.
He really did, and he came 300 miles an hour from nowhere and stripped that away. Just great hands to be able to get that without fouling.
And just good hustle, too. That's great hustle.
Yeah, just getting back on defense. Just don't allow the guys to beat you down the court.
And a 5-second call.
Wow. Seemed a little quick, but nonetheless, Utah Valley, again, just not sharp. Great job defensively, though, again, by Denver, covering up all the outlet passes, and Utah Valley just unable to make a decision to get the basketball in.
So 3 turnovers. They've hit their only field goal attempt, and here's another turnover from Denver.
Wow.
An offensive foul there. Called on Jordan Johnson.
In case we didn't know the officials were here, we knew now.
Well, they looked at the stat sheet at halftime and said, we only called 6 fouls in that first half.
We'll insert ourselves.
Yeah, so there have been 6 so far here. Oh, no, that's incorrect. There have been 4 so far here in the second half. Hunt is out. Gatlin is in. And Harding with the basketball in.
And lo and behold.
Well, there is not as far as I know, a quota for fouls that need to be called
as far as
on Saturday afternoon games that start at 3 o'clock. But in the second half of this one, we've had 5 fouls in less than 2 minutes. And a lot of turnovers, too. 3 from each team. So it's been a pretty ugly 2 minutes of play here. 5 fouls, 6 turnovers in 2 minutes. Harding drives. Feeds underneath the Fardas. Nice patience there. He flushes it with 2 hands.
Yeah, and that's a great job. As you said, nice patience. Good pass from Connor Harding, but great patience by the big man to gather himself, get on balance, and go up and slam that thing home.
32-31. I think this game's here for the taking. The Wolverines just got to take it. Down a point. 17:25 left in the game. And dribbles looking for the handoff. Gatlin goes the other way. Goes baseline spin. Nice move there underneath the hoop, but Fuller with a nice recovery defensively. Now they're in the corner with it, and Johnson stepped out of bounds.
A great job by the Wolverines defensively there. Shut that down. A great move there to lose the defender by, I'm not sure who that was.
Johnson.
Johnson, yeah, it was a great little move.
Again, Tim Fuller, great help defensively.
Yeah, coming over and helping. Fuller showed that a couple of times in the first half as well. Team defense is so underrated.
There's Harding going all the way. Goes up strong. Blocked from behind, but a foul. And that might be on Johnson. No, that's not on Johnson. That is on Toko Tainamo.
Yeah, close. Tainamo picks up the foul right there. He came over for help, but he came over and slid over a little bit underneath Harding as Harding went to the basket.
First free throw for Connor is good. Toko Tainamo. Caesar into the game for Fuller. And Bickham in for Moore for Denver. Well, Denver did not shoot a free throw in that first half. So the two that Hunt shot were the first two of the game. These free throws here for UVU are 5 and 6, and Harding hits both.
On Utah Valley back to 500 from the line.
Wolverines take the lead.
50%.
Denver has not scored much over the last 5 or 6 minutes of gameplay dating back to the first half. It is a 10-2 UVU run. One-hand pass there, dangerous pass. Johnson barely saves it. Now Hunt will go to work, 7 on the clock. Looks for the screen from Tainamo. Doesn't get it. Here's Tainamo. He'll face up for 3. It's good.
Nice shot, step out by the big Finn, Tainamo, and he a little bit flat, but boy, he knocked that right down.
So the Wolverine lead was short-lived. Denver takes the 2-point advantage on the next possession. That's a forced pass by Harding, taken away by Hunt and Johnson. Johnson drives Hunt with a pump fake, goes up strong, and he's fouled, and will go to the line for 2. I wouldn't say the first 3 minutes and 42 seconds of this half have been must-see basketball.
That's a very kind way of saying it. Both teams really just kind of muddling through this right here. And I don't know if it's hangover from the holiday or what do we got going on, but both teams just really struggling to get any kind of continuity on the offensive end.
Utah Valley has won 5 straight. Here's Jaden McClanahan. It's hard to win a lot of games in a row. You win 5 in a row, and you know you're looking forward to a game next week against an in-state
cross-down rival. Yeah.
Hunt hits the second, and the Denver lead is 4. So here's McClanahan, his second stint of the game and of the season. Yeah, and again, Coach Madsen just looking for someone to get this team into its offense quickly.
Well, McClanahan's the guy I think that's going to be very important through this season, and important for him to get back going and get healthy.
Fardaw spins baseline, goes trying to dunk it, but a foul. And they're going to call it on Tainamo. Two-handed dunk.
Well, as a point guard, that's what you want to do. You want to involve your teammates. You want to give the big man an opportunity, and he throws it up. A big slam by Caesar, see if that can get the Wolverines going. And now there's a foul on Caesar.
And Caesar had no choice really but to foul there. And for Utah Valley, that is the 5th team foul already of this half. And they're going to say Tainamo was going up, so he'll get 2 free throws. Misses on the first as Leifson and Gatlin come in. Leifson for Harding for Utah Valley, Gatlin for Hunt for Denver.
Well, again, when Leifson comes in a basketball game, you immediately start thinking about the three-point shot. He's a guy who has had some prolific moments shooting the basketball. At Utah Valley right now in need of some sort of shot in the arm offensively.
Second free throw short. Tim Caesar, nice high rebound there. Yeah, Colby Leifson, one of those guys that I think if he takes a 2, they're like, what are you doing? Take a 3, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wolverines down 5 as they catch a break as Tainamo misses both from the line. He's trying to get it into Fardaws, and Harmon has it stripped away by Gatlin.
Oh, Harmon lost his balance on the pass there. He just kind of stood on one foot, and when you lose your balance, nothing good happens.
Pump fake for a 3 in the corner. They work around to the other side. Another foul for Utah Valley as Amac bumps a driving Bickham.
Well, Bickham just he sat out there. He's hit a 3-point shot earlier in the game, so he used that to his advantage, did a little pump fake, and nothing that Vardos could do except reach in and foul.
So that's foul number 6. They'll be in the bonus the rest of the way as the inbound pass is deflected away. We'll do it again.
Oh, and that's never good to be 13:55 to go, 14 minutes left in this game basically, and be borderline next foul into the bonus. That's never good.
Especially after committing just 2 fouls in that first half. His hand, he'll go to work on Vardos. Good, strong defense there. Ball up high. Amac had it, and there's going to be a foul on, I think, Bickham. And I don't think Rick O'Neill liked what Henn was saying.
Yeah,
on the way down the court.
Yeah, and a good job by a veteran official to just blow the whistle and say, "Hey guys, let's knock it off. Enough of that." And they shut it down a little bit, and they move on.
Yeah, Henn's still talking. I think he's talking to Vardos, now clapping his hands. And yeah, Nunez, the official down on this end, told Henn to stop. Now he just pointed to Utah Valley's bench and said, "Stop it, you stop it there too." So some talking going on here.
I love it. I love it.
UVU still down by 5, 13:33 left. McClanahan working, drives, kicks to Leifson. Again, not really a clean look pass there, so it just kind of slows things up. Herman will drive all the way, gets the lane. No good, but a foul. A nice take there, a nice seal off by Amac to not let Henn step in the direction of Harmon too.
Yeah, and a smart play by Harmon. You're being overplayed. Denver has overplayed all night. They're really up in the face of the perimeter players, and one of the best ways to do that is either use some back cuts or take it at the basket, and he just said, "You know what, I'll take it to the basket."
First free throw by Harmon is good. Hunt right back in it for Denver. He spent about a minute out of game time, off less than a minute, I think, of the game time off the court.
Well, he's a guy that Denver cannot afford to have out of the game for very long periods of time. He really is the engine that makes this team go. Lopez San Vicente back in for Denver as well. One more for Harmon. Wolverines trying to get back within 3. And he hits. 41-38. You kind of keep waiting for one of these teams to get hot and start doing something offensively, but both teams just really playing grind-out defense.
And it's going deep into the shot clock every time. It's neither team shooting a poor percentage. Here's Henn with a 3. Boy, he was deep, and he has that kind of fadeaway 3.
Yeah, he does.
And he drains it, a smile on his face, and he's going to get a technical.
He's going to get a T, yeah.
He was talking to Vardos the whole way down the court.
Yeah.
Bumped him intentionally. Yeah. And we saw that coming for a while.
Yeah, we saw that all the way down the floor. He hit the 3, and then he had a big smirk on his face. Waited for Vardos to come down the floor and then chested him as he came down, and it was pretty obvious. He's a young man. He's excited. He's doing a good job. Hit a couple of good shots. Yeah. That was a great shot that he just hit, but you got to keep those emotions in check.
Yeah, and Tommy Nunez explaining to Jeff Wolbrin, that wasn't the first time he did that. I talked to him down on one end, had to talk to him on the other.
Yeah.
And so I had to warn him. And
Harmon misses the first free throw here.
It is a personal foul for him, so it's foul number 3 as well.
And he's done a nice job of staying out of foul trouble. He got in a little bit of foul trouble earlier, had picked up 2 early in the game, so he's done a nice job. And right there, just probably, as again, he's read the same articles that everyone else reads about Vardos Amac and how good he is and his potential and all those things, and he wants a piece of it too.
And Henn with 11 points. One of 2 players on Denver in double figures. 1 of 2 from the free throw line was Harmon, so it's 44-39. And 3 seconds called there. On who, Vardos?
Yeah, they got Amac for being in the paint for a little too long, and really sometimes when you had a big man that's really working hard to post up and you just can't get an angle to get it to him, he finds himself in there a little bit too long.
Blaze Neal back in. With Jordan Johnson back for Denver. Under 13 minutes now. Gatlin, Hen. Wolverines scrambling defensively. Here's Hen again. Now Hen up open for another three. This one no good. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Moore. Latrey Darthard checks back into the basketball game for Colby Leifson. Wolverines down 5-44-39. Denver's kind of maintained this 3 to 7 point lead from late in the first half and here early in the second half. UVU did tie it once as Gatlin picks Harmon's pocket, goes all the way, layup, good.
Boy, he just picked his pocket.
That's the second time he's done that. I think he did it to Harding earlier.
He's got some incredible hands.
So Denver back by 7 against Denver. So both teams in the bonus the rest of the way.
Well, yeah, as you said, as you mentioned, not very many fouls in that first half, but the second half there have been a cornucopia, if you will.
A lot of hand check, a lot of, away from the basket fouls. 46-41 as Blaze hits both. He's now got 3 points in the game, all from the line. Passed that one through the back of Darthard almost. There's Gatlin trying to back down Harmon. Hen being guarded by Harding now. Turn spin, travel. No call.
Oh my.
It's foul. It's got to be a foul or a travel, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it was a fortunate no call for Denver there.
So the lead back to 7, 48-41. Hen with 13. That shares the game high honors with teammate Hunt. Here's a jump hook off the glass. Beautiful touch from Bardaz.
Well, and that's where you need to get AMAC. The basketball is deep there within that, 5 to 8 foot range where he can go to work, and he's very, very difficult to defend down there.
48-43. Hunt crosses over, shoots, scores. Just outside the elbow there, and the Pioneers back up by 7
he
again.
Uses that tremendous quickness, quick on that dribble, and then frees himself for that 15-footer.
Bardaz backing down Hen again. Another jump hook. Around and drops off.
Oh, that's the kind of shot that Wolverines want. They've got to knock that down.
And you got to get stops on this other end, too. Moore drives, kicks into the corner. Gatlin for 3. Around and out. Halfway down, rebound Harding. Connor thought about a 3. Gets it back. Now Blaze wide open. Will take the 3. No good. A little long, a little flat. Hits off the back iron.
Well, sometimes you're almost too wide open, and I think in that case, Neal was almost so wide open it was hard to shoot that.
Yeah, he got it. Wasn't sure. And then decided to take it anyway. Here's Hunt to Moore. Denver by 7. They've not led by more than 7.
The Wolverines in trouble here of losing control of this basketball game, or losing connectivity here.
Long rebound to Harding. He brings it up.
You want to stay within, connected range.
We'll look from Latrey there. Nothing happening on the 3, and Gatlin stumbles but has the rebound. Wolverines have gone cold now. Still 16 of 32 from the floor. Denver 20 of 40. Hunt drives. Creates some space there. Miss gets it back. Miss again. Rebound AMAC. So Denver's had chances to push this past 7-3 now. Can't do it. Utah Valley's had chances to get it below 7. 3 chances. Can't do it. Nice rebound by Harmon. Goes up. Misses. Ball battled down low. Look, Darthard with it. He's hit on the hand on the shot. And he'll get 2.
Hen, got to give him credit. The guy works hard, and he's very animated. And really, that was a pretty obvious call right there for the official. And Hen he didn't want any part of that call.
Utah Valley 0 for its last 5. Denver 0 for its last 4. So 9 straight misses combined. And the first free throw by Latrey is good.
Well, as I said, Denver really looking to try to push this thing out of out of range for Utah Valley. Get up into 9 and 10 and 11 point lead type situations, and Utah Valley struggling to keep it within reason so that they can be in touch and still have an opportunity to come back and win this game right now.
Yeah, the turnovers, 8 more attempts from the field for Denver. They've made 4 more threes than Utah Valley. Here's Hen down low, misses. Ball tipped and a long rebound to Harmon. He'll look to push. Gonna go all the way. Little underhand finger roll. The George Gervin look there.
Yeah, that was very nice. Did a little Euro step, crossed him up, and then went right to the basket and laid it in.
He looked indecisive for a second there, but glad he decided to take it all the way. It's a 3-point game.
That was all part of his magic.
Johnson goes baseline, kicks it out to Hunt. He looks to go one-on-one, guarded by Amack. He'll take the fadeaway. No. Rebound Dartford. Wolverines within 3. It's a one-possession game. Latre will go drive, and they're going to call a charge.
Shots, even some looks from 3. And right now, that has been very, very difficult. As you can see, Utah Valley hasn't scored 50 points at this point in this basketball game.
Yeah, 15 turnovers, 8 here in the second half. That's a charge. Gotta be, yep.
Well, that's an easy call for the
Tevin
official.
Smith pleading with Tommy Nunez that the Wolverines were in the lower circle, but
anytime you get in the air like that to pass the basketball, it usually ends poorly.
So the Wolverines get it right back as we near the 7-minute mark. Some pressure put on, like you said, that is trying to speed things up for UVU. Key for Utah Valley is to be patient. Still plenty of time on the clock. Kneeled. Now Farnaz will see if he backs down Hen. He does. Dribbles. That left shoulder. Now turns. 2-hand pass to Harding. He kicks it out to Dartford. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. 5 on the clock. Harding backing out a defender. Left-handed hook shot good. And it's a 1-point game, 50-49.
That's a place that Connor has shown that he has the ability to score the basketball. He's 6'6", and so, at 6'6", he can take guys down in there and those guards and the 6'2", the 6'3" guards and score over the top, as he just did.
1-point game. Dartford with the steal. Going all the way, Harding there. Pitched it off to him, left-hand layup, good, and the Wolverines have taken the lead. 51-50, 6:12 left in the game.
I'll tell you, the play of Trey Dartford has been amazing here in this second half. In the last few minutes since he checked back in this ball game, he's been playing with his hair on fire. 8
straight points for Utah Valley. Last time they tied it or took a lead, Denver came right back with a 3. We'll see what goes here. Here's Hen down low, way up in the air, the foul, and he can't finish. Really not a bad foul there by Harmon, but you got to make sure he's not going to make that shot.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Harmon did a good job of making the hard foul, but Hen did a great job of getting it up on the glass, giving it a chance, just unable to get the roll.
So 2 free throws coming for Michael Hen. First trip to the line for him tonight.
But as you said, Clint, you really want to, when you commit that foul, you want to make sure you keep his arms from getting up and getting that ball onto the glass.
First free throw good.
Well, he's an excellent shooter. He's going to knock these down. A senior pressure player, a talker. I like him. I like his game.
Yeah, he's got 14 points. Yeah, a senior, a seasoned vet. And you need those types of guys to win on the road in Division I basketball. Your seniors typically have to step up and make plays, and he's done that today. He gives Denver the lead back, 52-51. See if the Wolverines can respond. Harmon all the way to the hoop. Layup, no good. Tip back up and in by Fardaws.
Well, and that's where you got your player of the year right there, the WAC player of the year. The leading rebounder to country last year, one of the top rebounders so far this year. He comes in, he goes, and he gets it, that big man.
13 points, 11 rebounds for Fardaws. UVU back in front, 5:20 left. Pass goes into the backcourt. It's going to be over.
For the hammer.
15 for Fardaws. Wolverines by 3. This is the biggest lead of the game for UVU. There's a nice no-look pass there as Johnson goes baseline, a little no-looker
That was beautiful.
To Hunt, and Hunt with the left hand puts it in.
He got that baseline, did Johnson, and then he just flipped it to his teammate while he looked. Look over there.
Vardas is going to take a three straight away, short. Rebound Moore.
That's a shot he can knock down. We all know that here in the gym. Not something we've seen him do a lot in games, but a shot he can knock down.
It's something he's really worked on this offseason. Johnson drives, trying to get into that paint again, and kick out he does to Hunt. Hunt to Moore, goes for the dunk, no, but a foul. He tried to put it on a poster, but Vardas got his hand on him and the ball a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good challenge by AMAC, but sometimes when you go that hard to the basket, and that's why you're coached your whole life to go hard to the basket, because when you go hard and somebody knocks you a little bit off your rhythm, then you're going to get to the line whether he hits you hard or not. And so
already that makes it a good foul that he missed.
Right.
Misses the first free throw.
But a great job by Moore going hard to the basket, earning himself a spot at the line.
Second free throw rattles in, and we're tied at 55.
Well, and here's that press that they've gone with. Now it looks like they're just going to a man-to-man full court, pick them up. But usually they've run something off of every made free throw.
Sixth time we've been tied in this one. 4 minutes left. 55-55. Vardas, he takes the contact.
Really don't have a lot of give in them. They both will just grind you defensively. They're both getting up in each other's grill, and it's really going to come down to which team can make the plays down the stretch here.
The foul on Vardas before the timeout is third. So Denver with the basketball. Johnson drives, blocked by AMAC. Rebound to Harmon. Wolverines with numbers. Kneeled. Thought about it. Now Denver recovers defensively. 3:30 left. Darthur drives off the glass, goaltending. That thing hit the glass. It'll count, and the Wolverines are up by 2.
Yeah, good job. Again, Latrey Darthur, his play here in this last 10 minutes has been really key for the Wolverines as they've gotten this lead back here.
Yeah, Latrey has 3 steals in the game.
Well, he's been all over the floor. I mean, he's gotten some rebounds. He's really gotten after it. I really like the intensity he's brought, and I think it's really lifted the team.
So the block by Vardas on one end and the layup by Darthur has Utah Valley in front, 57-55. 3:10 to go, 10 on the clock. Hunt pulls up. Oh, boy, that's a tough shot. And he hits it.
Oh, boy, that Hunt can really play.
Tied at 57. That's 19 now for KJ Hunt, just over his season average. Harmon drives, had that left arm out. Yeah,
little chicken wing.
See it there, yeah. He put that arm out like that and extend, and the referee's going to call it. So Denver will get it back. 2:53 to go, tied at 57. KJ Hunt, 7 of 13 from the field. 4 of 4 from the line for 19. Utah Valley, Vardas, AMAC, 15 points, 7 for 11 from the field, also 11 rebounds. Johnson, guarded by Harmon, will drive to the hoop. Blocked there by Harmon, out of bounds. It'll stay with Denver. Johnson looking at the official wanting a foul with the body.
That was a great little move that got him to the basket, and then Harmon made up the distance from behind and got that block.
2:31 left, 9 on the clock. Ball picked off by Harding. He's going to try to go all the way on hand. He goes, shot no good, but a foul.
He tried to put the old English on it. He was trying to say, 8-ball corner pocket and do some English off the glass. But great job by going at the big man and earning himself a trip to the line. When you shoot free throws the way that Connor Harding does, the free throw line is your friend.
So he steals the inbounds pass, draws the foul, and he can put Utah Valley back in front. Harding, his second trip to the line. He hit his first 2. He misses this one long.
Of course, I jinxed that when I said when you shoot free throws the way that he does.
That's the 4th foul against Henn.
Whoops. I just got punched by the producer, Ben.
Second one from Harding is also long. Tipped out by AMAC, though, and the Wolverines have it. Harmon saved it from going into the backcourt. I think you can still let it go, even on a tip from your own team on a free throw.
On a free throw. It's on the rebound right there.
But Fardaws with the rebound. I think I call another offensive foul. And I glanced away from that one, Josh. What did you see?
He did extend the arm. I'm not sure that the contact was there, the type of contact that was reacted to. But, again, Utah Valley has got to be more cognizant of those factors. And when you straighten that arm out, when you have somebody guarding you, and it looks like we've got a
Gatlin holding his shoulder.
Yeah, he's shaking up.
Leaves the court.
He went down on that play and may have hurt that shoulder a little bit. But, you've got to be a little more cognizant of that. And sometimes when you're trying to go somewhere, you've got to make sure that there's somewhere to go.
Yeah, that's the ball third or fourth charge of this half for UVU.
Right, and the ball handlers have been trying to go places where they're not going to accomplish anything, and that's one of the big keys that you have to really do on film is say, where were you going when you did that?
2:03 left, still a 57-57 game. Hunt's got it. 12 on the clock. Moore. Hen on the curl. He's going to drive, get into the lane. The ball stripped away by Latrey. Another steal for Darthard. He's bumped there, and he's going to go to the line. Latrey Darthard.
I'm telling you, it's something I noticed that was palpable when he came back in this basketball game. He had gone out, and when he checked back into this game, he really made a difference. The intensity with which he's been playing has really been huge and really the difference maker so far here in the last 5 or 6 minutes of this game.
Well, got to knock down the free throws. The Wolverines have gotten to the line 18 times, have made just 11 of those, 61%. And the first one good. Gives Utah Valley the lead by 1, 58-57. UVU were 22 of 24 from the line against Nicholls State. And this one here makes it 13 for 20. And Utah Valley up 2. Darthard now 10 points. Has 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds. He's really sparked this team here in the second half. Hunt drives. Blocked there by Amack. Another block for Fardaws, and he pulls down the rebound. The Wolverines with it, 90 seconds left. Got to get it over. 23-22, he does get it over. A couple seconds to spare. Nealed with it, basketball. Here's Fardaws. Looks to drive, kicks to Harding. Now back down low to Fardaws. Hen guarding him. He's got 4 fouls. Fardaws with some patience. Turnaround jumper short. Rebound to Johnson.
Good job by Hen right there. He did not allow him to back him in any deeper and took the little bump and made him shoot a fadeaway.
Oh, boy. Tevin Smith was wide open, and Johnson didn't see him. Now he's open. He's going to take a 3, and it's good. A 3-pointer there gives Denver the lead with 55.5 seconds left. And it's a full lead, the first point of the overtime. He hit 2 big free throws to tie this game at 63 with 19 seconds left. Now he gives Utah Valley a 1-point lead. And now a 2-point lead.
Well, that was points number 14 and 15 on the night for Harmon. He's really played a solid game, and knocking down those free throws is huge.
He and Fardaws a team-high 15 points apiece. Moore, Hunt, passes, bounce pass down low to Moore, kick it to the corner to Hen for 3, off the top of the backboard, and a rebound for Amack.
Well, he kind of faded away on that. And
like that's his shot. I think he's done it all night. Yeah. He's made 3 of them, I think. So
yeah, he just that one just was way off.
They're going to call a charge again. Boy, the charging foul is in full effect today.
It is in vogue. Hey, everybody's doing it.
That goes as the 19th turnover for Utah Valley. 65-63. Played just about a minute. Hunt gets by Darthard. Nice little underhand scoop there. And he heads the ball out. How is that not?
Yeah, that's got to be
a delay of game or something. Gotta be. He intentionally headed the ball.
Maybe he's got a soccer background.
They had a good soccer program at Denver. 3:47. Neal drives, bank shot, good. Little underhand scoop there and a foul. And Hunt.
Looks like he's cramping, maybe.
Is that it?
I hope
that's all it is. Yeah.
But those can hurt, boy.
Maybe you get a.
Yeah, I think it's in his calf.
Calf cramp.
Those
are no fun. Those
so painful. I hope that's all that is. Let's keep an eye on that.
So Utah Valley, Neal with the free throw is good. A 3-point play, and the Wolverines by 3. 3:45 to go. And once again, this 3-point lead matches Utah Valley's biggest of the game.
Well, Utah Valley really going to put some pressure on the perimeter now without KJ Hunt in the basketball game. There's really no penetrator left, and certainly not anybody to the level of KJ Hunt.
Here's Smith. He tries to make a pass. Blocked there down low by Fardaws. 3 seconds on the clock, and penetrating and scoring is Smith. A nice take there late in the clock.
Great job by Smith. Went by the shot blocker and then laid it up. Reverse layup.
68-67. Blaze goes baseline, kicks into the corner to Latre. He loses it, gets it back, goes up strong, count it, and a foul. And I think that's going to be on Hen, and it'll be number 5 on him if it is.
Yeah, it looks like Hen. And I'll tell you, I really like how hard he's played. Michael Hen, he's played a great game, and he's a little discouraged by that. But I'll tell you what, he got nothing to shake.
And he's a crowd favorite after
his technical.
His technical.
But I'll tell you, he
has fun, man.
Exactly. He plays hard, and he plays with passion. He plays with his whole heart out there, and I love that.
Kind of looks like Drew Timme a little bit too.
Yeah, he does. He's got a little Timme-esque, if you will. But I really like the way that he plays the game.
Big free throw there by Latre. So back-to-back 3-point plays for Utah Valley. They've converted on the free throws, and they've taken their biggest lead of the game. It's 4, 71-67. 2:58 left. Both teams with 2 timeouts. You get 1 extra. There's a charge. Yes, Moore tried to go. He just tried to bull rush into the lane there. And Latre, Darford.
Yeah, Latre has just really been huge on the defensive end.
And I don't know if that was a for sure charge, but the way those calls have been tonight, that was
absolutely going to be a charge.
The way it's been tonight.
These three they've had a charge buffet.
Here comes Hunt. He's still kind of limping, but he's like, I'm not.
Yeah, it had to have been a cramp. Had to have been a cramp. And you're glad when it's just that, because you don't want to see a young man like that early or any time in the year get hurt, or any player.
He's got 21 points for Denver. Certainly had a great night. Blaze with it, spins, dribbles into traffic. Double team show, then left. Here's Harmon down low. He'll spin, turn shot blocked there by Hunt. Rebound to Bickham. There's an outlet pass, flipped and stolen. What a play by Harmon. And a kind of a ill-advised pass there by Denver. Utah Valley gets it back. They've got the lead and the ball. They don't need to hustle. They don't need to hurry, as Fardaws does get fouled.
Yeah, they just need to take their time. Down up 4 here with 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. It feels like it's a 10-point lead, the way that this game has been such a grind out. And right there, Amac, you see Amac scoring there on an earlier play, but on this one, he just takes his time, earns his way to the line, and knocks down that first free throw.
2:14 to go, and the lead is 5. And again, every point 5, and it goes to 6. Biggest lead for Utah Valley is 6. Denver had control of this game for a long time. It seemed like every time you looked up, if the Wolverines got within 3, Denver put it right back to 7. Until very late, the Wolverines tied it, and we went to overtime. And there's a foul on Darthard. Latre wants the
They're going to get him with that hand check.
Yeah, Latre wanted the foul on Hunt. He's pleading his case.
But every basketball player does.
Latre with 13 points, 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 rebounds. He's hit all 5 of his free throws. And he, like we've talked about, really sparked this team when they needed it on both ends of the court late in that second half. And the first free throw, no good.
And now it looks like a little extracurricular activity between Bickham and Fardaws. The official doesn't seem too pleased with either of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the Fardaws had a reputation last year of this guy you could try and frustrate, and he would.
Yeah, physically get into him. Yeah,
physically, yeah, and so they're trying. It's not working.
No, he changed his body. He changed his mental attitude. Yeah, and he's come back a different player.
He's talked about a lot the importance of the body and the mind that he trained and retrained all off season. Here's Blaze with it. Cross court to Latre. Latre fakes, now gets it to Fardaws, layup good. And you'll take that easy two there if you can get it.
Yeah, absolutely, and right there, that's just good ball movement and patience. Again, Latre Darthard, the man who's been doing just about everything for this team here in the second half.
There's a pull-up there, short, rebound Harmon. Wolverines up 7, 90 seconds to go. Fardaws now with 19 points and 14 rebounds. After that last layup. 6th assist for Latre on that layup. There's Blaze, 15 on the clock. And just use that clock as much as you can and then get a good look at the end of it. Now 7 seconds. Harding going to go to work. Looks for the screen, doesn't take it. Will spin back left hand, no good, but a reach and a foul there by Brown. An easy call as he slapped at the ball instead of trying to just play straight up defense and challenge. He slapped at it, trying to get the strip, and when he's spinning away like that's tough.
It may have been a good strip, but whenever you get that hand down action on the basketball, you're swiping down. Boy, that makes it hard for the official not to make a call on that.
1:06 left, 75-68. 2 free throws for Connor Harding. And he gets the first. Ten points for Connor. He's only taken 6 shots from the field. He makes the second free throw. He's got 11. He's 4 of 6 from the line.
Yeah,
Utah Valley by 9.
Quiet night for Connor Harding, but he's done a lot of other things to help this team win tonight.
Well, after the week he had, the defense was keying on him. Didn't want him to get free on the perimeter much. Here's a deflection by Neal, knocked away, and the Wolverines have got a steal as Moore kicked the ball.
That soccer background again.
Well, it was Hunt before who
but
the header.
Well,
Hey man, like I said, Denver's a perennial top 25 men's soccer team.
Yeah,
maybe they just
they've been hanging out together.
They get out on the pitch with the boys and kick the ball around.
Just a little footy.
Little footy. 45 left. Wolverines by 9. Harding with it. Utah Valley, like I said, they love overtime. This will, assuming as Harding's fouled, they'll go to the line for 2 more. Utah Valley played at Pepperdine, an overtime game, won 86-74. So outscored Pepperdine by 12 on November 15th in overtime. Then beat Long Beach State 2 days later in overtime, won that one by 6. They're ahead of this one by 9 still. As Harding misses the first.
Now it's got to be frustrating for Harding. That's his 3rd missed free throw of this game. And a guy that shoots the basketball like he does, I guarantee you, it's very, very frustrating.
Second one short. So the lead remains 9, 35 seconds left. Johnson pushes. Don't have much time. He threw that. Oh, boy. Nice save there by Moore, but Harmon steals it. That ball looked like it was going into the 3rd row, and Denver's just going to let the time run out. It looks like Utah Valley's going to win it. 15 seconds left. Utah Valley's going to move to 3-0 in overtime. They're going to win their 6th straight and move to 6-1 on the year here at the UCC Youth Center.
Well, it wasn't pretty, Clint, and not something that you're going to write